All right, Libra, this is the full moon. Whatever comes out, read. We have Queen of Air. I almost just said hubba hubba. Libra, there you are. Ten of Water, Ace of Air, Three of Air. There was a whole lot of whatever wanted to come out there. Okay. It's a lot, but we're doing it. Because this is the whatever comes out read, right? So, feel like I'm putting it on my stones there. And then the King of Air was like a bonus. If you're not happy, ain't nobody happy. Yeah, because like I said, I hear the phrase like bend to my will. And I feel like that happens because with the Ten of Water, there's all these emotions and stuff, and the Ace of Air is like, how are you going to get clarity on this? How are we going to express it? The Three of Air, that could kind of leave you up in the, I hate to say air, up in the air about how we're going to do this. And you could have feels about it because, you know, with the Ten of Water, everything looks good, but there's something about it that has you in your feels. There's like something with the Ace of Air that is the clarity that is still something that's needed. So with this 10 of Earth, 4 of Water, 8 of Earth, 3 of Earth, and the Emperor, for this stability, for something to happen, there has to be that something's falling a little short. Well, then you need to work on it. And the 3 of Earth, I'm pulling that collaborative energy. And the Emperor, though, you know, potentially Aries, but I more get that you need to take the reins when it comes to how this is going to get worked on, how this is going to get fixed. Because the 10 of Water is nice and all, but like I said, there's something about it that just isn't sitting well. And with this King of Air over here kind of, you know, fell out as a bonus. There's the Queen here, there's the King there. So you might be kind of like having to make the decisions, but then you finally do. Like I said, there's like a control element that you take the reins. So Libra, Queen of Air, what is this about? I really am more reading this as Libra itself, not the whole like, you know, divorce lady, cut everything out, blah, blah, blah. All right, that's whatever. It's a lot of whatever. 9 of Air. Yeah, something isn't 100% right. The 6 of Fire is there. Messenger of Air. 5 of Air. And Wheel of Fortune. So, with the 6 of Fire, there's an element of ego there too. If someone feels like their ego's getting bruised, you know, or they want recognition, but they're not getting that recognition, and they try and communicate that recognition, that 5 of Air is also an ego portion too. There could just be loggerheads where it's like, I do so much, or like, I do this and I do that, and this could be you or the other person saying this, but they're like, there's not a recognition. There's not a seeing of each other and what they do, and then that leads to like bruised egos, which leads to the one-upsmanship, to kind of the petty back and forth. But the Wheel of Fortune there is kind of there to chill the situation out, I get. Because with this 3 of Air and Ace of Air, what needs to kind of get sorted out here? 3 of Fire. The ships are coming in. I feel like reinforcements are coming. Something is going to allow this to reset. And you have 3 on 3 here. So, High Priestess. There's a knowing that this is going to get sorted out. There's like a faith to it that even if there are troubles, and also with the High Priestess, there's also an acknowledgement on some level of like, you know how I said there was like loggerheads, like, you don't see me, I don't see you, you like, I do this, and then they're like, well, I do that, and then, you know, who brings it together? Well, you want this 10 of Water, you want this 10 of Earth. And like I said, whatever's falling short, you need to work on it. But at the same time, I feel like you have to be the driving force. Because what does this King of Air want to say? Queen of Earth. You know, be I hate to say this, be the change you want to see in the world. Because then you have 5 of fire and 7 of fire with the Queen of Earth. I feel like with the 5 of fire, if there's any kind of confusion with the 7 of fire, you do move up to it. But like I said, you have to take control of how, not going to say the fighting, but how the conflict kind of goes, so you can steer the ship. Because with the High Priestess, I feel like you're potentially the more empowered one that gets it, or is able to kind of funnel the feelings into something productive, versus the other person who is still, all right, this is not tactful, but who may still be a little butthurt in some way about whatever situation this is. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for the full moon, and I'll talk to you later.